Hey, what's up? Compton EMT here, filling in again for Sussex. Yeah, we're on week 4 here of the Panzar Summer League. So, a couple of things going down. I mean, we've seen SDP come in and just destroy the competition the previous couple of weeks. Now, this week we do have 2 new teams coming in. We have Next and Ace, possibly big performers. I've heard that Next is actually another top 8 Russian team that is venturing on over into the European ranks. So we'll definitely see how they go today. That first game that we're going to be watching here on this stream is going to be Next versus Feignards. Yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting match. Another change we have this week is the quarters, semis, and finals are all best of 3. So we're going to see a lot of that attack defend. However, this first matchup here going to be on Orc Shrine. So yeah, I love this map. It's a great, beautiful map. So we're going to see that happen, and then we're going to move on to those best of 3 matches. So a couple of other things, to talk about is after this is over, we're going to have the Summer Champions Cup. It's going to be the top 8 ranked teams, and it's an invite-only tournament. Panzar will reveal the details about it soon, but there's no clear time or date yet for exactly when that's going to happen. So this is the first tournament after the patch, so we'll see how that affects the way these teams load out, the way these teams play this tournament. Also, there's a new map called Toxic Bay. It's been added into the game. It's not in tournament rotation yet, but we should see it pretty soon. Lastly, today is the last day for that photobomb contest. Head on over to the Panzar forums and yeah, check it out. So anyways, we're about 1 minute out from this game. So yeah, let's see this Next versus Feignards. I'm going to go ahead and there we go. Now I actually have a raw capture going on for this game as well. Okay. Boom. Okay, join. Ready up. We're about to see, oh, nice little new detail added up here that says waiting for a game. Fantastic. Love this new patch stuff. I haven't gotten to see a lot of it recently since the patch went live, but definitely I'm going to get in and play a little bit more. I've been a little busy this week, but hey, who doesn't have a real life on the side, right? So we're about 2 seconds out. We're going to have that negative 2 seconds come up as well. Then we're going to see Next versus Feignards. Here we go into Orc Shrine. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our first match of the day. Woo! Let's load into Orc Shrine. Like I've always said, I love this map. It's one of my favorite maps in the game. Definitely my favorite domination map. But I do have my trusty controller here, so this hopefully will work. Again, I did plug it in after starting the game, and it does work. So I want to see more people do this. So if you're watching this, I want to see you do this at the beginning of the map. This map. There's this waterfall right here. I always run over and I always just jump off the edge and fall down to my death. I think the most I've gotten is about 8 to 10 people to do it with me, but it's quite entertaining to me at least. So yeah, this is a domination map. This center circle right here is what they will be fighting over, and it's best to 500 points at this point. Yeah, looking at the loadouts, it looks like we're going to have 5 on 10. So definitely an interesting start to the game already. So and there we go. Teams running in. Next in the blue, or in the red, Feignards in the blue. Everybody from Next huddled around that point of contention. So, I mean, you see Schnorky getting in there, just getting annihilated there by Come On and Sapog, and Flower for that matter. I mean, this is going to be a quick game, especially with only 5 players there on the Feignards team. And P2K hiding in the back, getting just pelted by the Orcs. This game was over before it ever started. We're at that halfway point already. So yeah, this is going to be a quick game. Over 300 points already. So we're almost done with this match already, so yeah. 500, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Game over already. So looking at your MVPs of that game with 9 points, Indris, 2 deaths, P2K, 1 death, and over here on the next side, we do have Nox taking it out 0-0. On the top by 4 points. So yeah, that was a quick game indeed. So yeah, I mean, our next game isn't gonna start for another 19 minutes. Yay, that's awesome. Oh, but look at this. The 2 top 8 Russian teams facing off in the next round. That should be definitely an interesting match. So we will see what we are going to bring to you. I'm going to go ahead and throw up that BRB real quick, and we will be back shortly with the next game. Here we go. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to hop into that other game of round 1, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and see how this game is shaping out. I don't know if it's close to being over, if it's a hard-fought battle, but we will see. So here we go. We are in, and we will zoom in. It looks like the game is almost over. Looks like overall going to be that team moving on over No Mercy at this point. Looks like a pretty handily defeat right now. 500 points, -25. There is a Steam Hammer up. So yeah, GG as we get into the game. So looking at your MVPs though, it looks like Zorex won with a 14-1. The Ranger here with 4-5, 751 points. So that is that game. So yeah, that's about it for round 1. I mean, looks like Team Spank went down to Ace. I heard that they were short on players as well. So we're going to be getting in into the second round here. And it looks like we're going to have overall versus All-Stars, SDP versus Next, No Mercy versus Ace, Insurrection versus War Inc. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting quarterfinals here. As I said before, all of these quarterfinals now are on that 3-game format. So we're going to see 2 attack defends where each team gets a chance to attack and defend. And then, if need be, we're going to move on to a round 3 that is sudden death, you know, domination map. Looks like for this round, we're going to have Alchemist Citadel for those first 2 and Arena of the Warlords if it comes to that. So, all right. looking at what we are going to be casting, I'd like to cast SDP versus Next. I mean, overall versus All-Star might be a pretty awesome game too. No Mercy and Ace is definitely going to be interesting here. Insurrection versus War Inc. War Inc. being that team last week that went to the finals. Previous 2 weeks it was All-Stars versus SDP. War Inc. ended up making it there last week and actually gave SDP a run for their money. We'll see where they go this week. Maybe they'll move on to that semifinal and maybe get to that final. But right now, pretty stacked teams here for this quarterfinals. So, yeah, it does look like we still have 15 minutes till that next round.
Crippled by my innocence, cutting my tongue off, I can't say her name, but it's dreadful. There's no one to blame. Waited for nothing in the final end. Playing the game that no one will ever win. Getting full of laying down the wishing well.
All right, welcome back. Looks like we're going to be watching SDP versus Next. These are two top 8 Russian teams that, yeah, they're coming over playing in these European tournaments, have their European squads going on. But, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where SDP, such a juggernaut. As you can see over in the chat right below me, you know, I want to see somebody step up and beat that juggernaut that is SDP. So maybe Next can do it right here in the semifinals. We will see. But yeah, it looks like Aaron over there in the chat thinking that SDP will win. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Next does. They didn't have much of a fight put up for them there in round 1, but yeah, I'm expecting this to be just an amazing battle between two really strong teams. I mean, we did see War Inc. almost take a game from SDP last week, and that hasn't happened so far. SDP completely undefeated, having not lost a single game within a match, let alone a match. So, I mean, if Next can do that, at least, that's something that they've done that nobody else yet has during this summer league. So yeah, it looks like we're about 3 minutes out. You know, I do want to talk about a couple more things. I did talk about them before that round 1, but yeah, I mean, this is the 4th week of the Panzar Summer League for Europe. And yeah, like I said, SDP won all 3 previous weeks. So they're definitely the reigning champion right now. But these quarterfinals have been changed from a 1-game domination format to a 3-game format where we see 2 attack defend maps and then a domination map at the end. But, you know, whoever ends up winning this, whoever ends up winning the next 4 weeks after this, you know, those top 8 teams in the rankings are going to get an invitation to the Summer Championship Cup. There's no date or time set for that yet. I'd assume it would be, you know, a Saturday or 2 or 3 after the league finishes, probably about that same time. But hey, I'm not official. You guys go check out the forums for that type of thing and see when that information does pop up. So besides that, this is the first tournament after the patch. So definitely a lot of interesting things are going to go on. As far as new maps, Toxic Bay, new map in the game. We're not seeing it in rotation here yet for the tournament, but we will probably in the future. As for contests, today is the last day for the photo bomb contest. So go ahead on over to the forums, check it out, submit your vote, and we'll see who wins that. So yeah, that's about it. We're about a minute and a half out from this next game, which I'm saying is going to be just a bare knuckle brawl. Should be pretty awesome. I do have to say myself, it should be pretty awesome. I love seeing 2 top-notch teams go against each other. SDP, one of their main things that they've done in the previous weeks is, unlike a lot of teams that just run to that point of contention, that POC, they run past it, set the battle away from the POC. It's worked out for them so well. I mean, if somebody randomly gets in, they can retreat back, finish that off, and then go back to battling off. If they happen to step off the POC, there's usually not anybody there battling over it. So great tactic on their point. Another point of interest that they've done so far is on these attack defend maps, any type of buildable, like a bridge, a cannon, anything like that, they immediately go destroy. They make sure that you have to take the longest, hardest way to get to that point of contention. So it looks like we are 20 seconds out. I'm going to go ahead and close down that clock, click that ready button, and yeah, we should be getting into that game here in about 12 seconds, since we do get about a -1 on that. So yeah, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, -1, -2. Alright, so Alchemist Citadel is going to be our first and second map. You're going to see each team get in there and actually get to do the attack, actually get to do the defend. That's one of the great parts about this game, is it does have that attack defend, you know, map style. So on these 3-game matches, you can really kind of get that, you know, who's the better team type deal. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to hit that Q button again. Come on, work. So yeah, this map is Alchemist Citadel. This first POC, pretty much instant cap. The second POC there, you know, you can destroy that bridge, makes it a lot easier. The third one behind this door here, and the last one in the pit. And you can actually use this crank here to bring that pit up and lower it down. So if you have a bunch of people on there, a bunch of enemies, you can just lower them down to their death. They have nothing they can say about it. So here we go. It looks like we do have SDP on the attack first. They're going to come up here and immediately grab this this puck. That's an instant capture. And watch, you're going to watch them immediately try and build this cannon, I believe. We do have next coming out underneath that bridge there. That bridge so easy to defend. That's why I said you often want to try and take it out. It is destructible. It will drop that puck down below in between the two towers. So definitely one of those things that is very advantageous. It looks like we already have a cannon up on the next side firing in at SDP already. There goes. Boom! Oh, we see bodies fly all over the place. Too bad that was one of his own teammates' bodies flying through the air. So right now, next in commanding control of this game, we do see Optimal getting up there with his Inquisitor. This battle going on over this this POC right now. And Optimal dead already by next. So we do see Stalingrad leaping up. He's going to go kill that cannon, I'm pretty darn sure. Here he comes. And it's Go 289 versus Stalingrad, and Nox in there as well from next. Stalingrad might not make it out of this alive. Great idea to get up and try and kill that cannon, but a no-go for him. Let's get back on that POC, see what is going on. Looks like Next still holding on to it. No cannon in the back built yet. What is SDP doing at this point? I don't know. There is a bridge, though. But they still haven't captured the second point of contention. So this bridge, while, yeah, it's awesome that they have it, it's not going to do much good for them at this point. And yeah, we do see normal players here. Jack from SDP. And it still looks like that cannon still has yet to be built. Stalingrad running in with his Zerker right there. Gets up on that POC. Getting frozen there by Kahuno. Does a power attack on Come On. Knocks him down. But Frozen gets thrown up in the air. Not able to finish him. Running off. Potting. Coming back up the stairs. Several members of SDP. We got Pest. We got Stalingrad. We got T-34. Jack as well. And they're taking out Strit. Taking out the teleporter, and they might just get this right here. We're already at 2 ticks on that POC right now. Let me get a better shot at this so you guys can see what is going on. And yeah, definitely a big battle right now over that POC. Though Come On now has taken it back over, fully red at this point. SDP having one of the hardest fights that we've seen them have so far. And they still have yet to take this POC. Oh, it looks like the cannon is built. Boom, there's one shot. Oh, it's almost dead. Watch, ladies and gentlemen, one more shot is going to take that bridge down. And that Pac going to be so much easier to get a hold of. Oh, and it's a miss! Has to wait for the reload. There are no more cannonballs. One just spawned up. Here it comes. Oh, and it's still not down. Another misfire right there. Though we do see, come on, using that magic shield. Pest getting up there, getting power attacked, or getting kicked or something, flying off. And there it is, the bridge is down. That's going to make life a lot easier there for SDP. As we do see several members sitting on that Pac. So, you know, we got Dagon there, we got Undertaker, we got T-34, Jack. They're going to take this Pac right here, ladies and gentlemen. I speak all the time about the importance of destroying that bridge via the cannon, and you can see right now just how important that is. They have 2 ticks left on this Pac, and if they can manage to kill off Come On and Saphog, they might just take this. Though Elite Hustle getting in there and freezing next manages to take it back, but this whole onslaught of SDB players coming right back in here soon with that spawn will possibly change the tide of this battle. SDP with the power attack. And there he went flying. Pest in there now, along with T-34, the 2 tanks. Go, 289 in there, doing power attacks. Pest on the Pac, getting a tick off. Hustle, the only player left from next on that Pac. And more coming off of that Pac. We're almost a quarter of the way through it. But Strick getting in there with his pally and blocking. This team using 2 pallies. They can go ahead and heal each other as well as heal those orcs. Definitely different than the SDP tactic of 2 Frost Witches. But, yeah, SDP back on the Pac, though. Next on it as well now. Stalingrad blocking. Go 289. Stalingrad stepping almost off of it. But Jack with the freeze. We do have a little bit of Skyfire in there, as you can see that orange. We're about halfway through this Pac. There's 8.5 minutes left for them to take this Pac. If they manage to take it, we'll actually get another add-on to the time. I believe it's about 5 minutes, if I'm correct or wrong. I don't remember. But, yeah. It does look like we have 1 tick on that. And here's the thing. The cannon is down, but as soon as it spawns back up, I mean, SDP can clear that Pac if they wanted to. And look at Optimal going after Nox. Going after Hustle. Going down to Nox and Hustle. Solus there. Getting that heal on his teammates. Making sure they stay alive while their enemy dies. So SDP definitely having a hard time here. There's Optimal again, trying to get in that back door. We're about halfway through that Pac, but look at that freeze right there. Beautiful, beautiful freeze. Getting almost all of the SDP team from behind. But SDP still standing on that Pac. 2 get knocked down. Go 239 with that attack. And we're still at half. Next players hopping onto that Pac. T-34 dead. Are they gonna get it? I don't know what's going on. Dagon back in. Undertaker healing up. And we do see Dagon still in there. SDP trying all they can. Dagon now using that finishing blow. And going down as well himself. Or getting knocked down. Dagon now using that power attack. Oh, if he would have just stayed on there, he could have capped it. It does look like SDP going to take it at this point. A tick and a half left. Go 289, leaping in there, getting on the puck, and stopping the inevitable capture right there. And next, just annihilating SDP. Back down to half on that puck. Stalingrad dead. And it's back fully red again, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is a hard-fought battle right here between two higher-tier Russian teams, two top 8 Russian teams here in this quarterfinals for Week 4 of the European Summer League. Well, apparently, according to the chat, capturing points 2 and 3 on Alchemist Citadel now give more time than before. Was changed in the patch. It'll be a fight to the death. So it does look like Next still solidly controlling this puck right now. And with a steam hammer right there, as you can see, if we zoom in on that steam hammer, it's gonna basically just stop any type of, ability that you would possibly see. Right now with that steam hammer up, I don't know that SDP really has any chance. It's pretty well protected there with traps as well. So, I mean, it's one of those things that if SDP can't take that down, this could be the end of Game 1 and the first game we've seen SDP lose so far in all of the Summer League. So, I mean, definitely we're going to watch them duke it out here, but yeah, it's going to be a fight for the ages. And we'll see if SDP can actually stop next time around. We got 3.5 minutes left for SDP to take this puck. I don't know if they're gonna do it. Oh! SDP and Next, and SDP with half a tick on this puck, just outside of 3 minutes left to take it. A little bit of Skyfire, a little bit of healing, Orcs going crazy. That Steam Hammer still up, still doing a lot. Oh, still doing a lot of damage there, as you can see, or not damage, but a lot of, I don't know what you would call it, crowd control, whatever. Interrupts. It's doing a lot of interrupts. But yeah, I mean, Next still holding out, even with that bridge down. I mean, you could see, though, that bridge is so important to how you capture this point. I mean, SDP really didn't have any time up on that puck until that bridge got taken down. They've almost taken it 2 or 3 times already. So, I mean, it's one of those things that it's very advantageous to take things like that and the front door out. Oh, we do see a cannonball shot. The cannon is back up. T-34 overextending a little bit. And here's one thing that we don't see. Next might be on that tier where they can stop SDP from doing this. Every other match that I've ever watched SDP play, they've pushed out past that point of contention. And they're not able to do that here. The Steam Hammer is down now, and SDP returning. But the question is, are they going to be able to get in there and take this puck with 1.5 minutes left? And with cannons up on the walls for Next. And there's one there and another over there, though that one looks like it is broken. Well, with all that going on, I don't know that SDP can get in there and actually capture this point. We're just outside of 1 minute, so I have 1 minute to do it. Let's see. T-34 taking on several of the next members, going down right there. And I'm going to call this right here. I don't think SDP can actually pick up this puck. And we do see Flower up here. Here's one thing I do have to talk about this bridge. As soon as it's taken down, you know, your Sisters of Fire can sit up here and do all this damage from basically a safe haven. I mean, you have to go all the way around, you know, you have to go around and up these stairs just to get to her. So, definitely one of those things that helps out both sides in a way. I mean, definitely more particular to your character class on the defending side, but we're 4, 3, 2, 1. I called it, ladies and gentlemen. SDP goes down. That's it. Game 1 over. Let's go ahead and check out your MVPs at this point. Actually, no. They have to get them off the puck, apparently. It's more like a like a King of the Hill game here. They have to get SDP off the puck before the game will end. I did not know that about these maps. I feel bad for not knowing that. Ha! And that now should be the end of the game. Boom, here it is. Here are your MVPs, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Undertaker for SDP, 3-8. Their Paladin getting all those points off of healing. Nox, look at this, 17-3 with the Sapper. That is a lot of points, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get that 5-minute break here till the next game. Yeah, first ever lost map for SDP. Looks like we do have 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and do a little housekeeping real quick here on my stream. And yeah. So yeah, guys, I mean, SDP losing a game right now, that's crazy. They haven't lost one so far. So, yeah. Definitely a lot of action going on over in that chat right there. And it looks like we got Triflin, we got Aaron, we got the official Panzar Ian channel talking over there. So yeah. I definitely, if you watch this stream, you'll be able to chat, talk with people. See, you can see the conversation going on now on the screen. It's one of those things that just adds more interaction for you guys, the viewers. So I do like having that there for you. So yeah, thanks for anybody who is watching this right now. With the multi-stream, I cannot see how many viewers I have on each channel, but I definitely can go ahead and open up a browser and take a look at that. So yeah, I mean, next coming in, we thought they might be a powerhouse to come into this tournament and maybe take down SDP, and you know what? I think we were right. They've come in here, they've taken that first game from SDP, and I mean, yeah, what more can we say than awesome? Thank you. We finally seen them, you know, get taken out by a team, at least for one game. So yeah, over in the chat, you guys who are watching, you guys who are talking, how do you think this next game is going to go? Do you think SDP is going to stifle Next as well on the defense, or do you think that Next is going to push through and win this in 2? I mean, I'd like to see it go to a game 3. I love game 3s, no matter, you know, no matter what game it is. I love game 3s. So it does look like we do have 28 viewers watching right now. So thank you, people, for coming and watching. I'm Compton EMT. I'm filling in for Saucex. I also have my own channel, which in the future, like next week, when Saucex is back, I'm going to go ahead and, start streaming on my channel alone as well. It does look like I have 7 viewers over there. So thank you guys for viewing on that channel as well. You can find it at twitch.tv/ComptonEMT. So, yeah, it does look like we're about ready to get this action started again. We're about 2 minutes out. I don't know. Somebody answer that question for Ultima. What is this game comparable to? I've heard it's comparable to a game called Forge. I had a copy of it. I never played it. Somebody gave me a copy on Steam. But, yeah, definitely, it's one of those action... I wouldn't really call it a MOBA because it doesn't have all of those aspects that MOBAs have. It is a battle arena. I mean, if you're taking it just by the acronym, multiplayer online battle arena, sure, it's a MOBA, but it's not a Dota or a Han or a LoL. I mean, it's definitely something of its own. So imagine, yeah, I don't know. Oh, and it looks like the game did just go down for me. I'm gonna get that back up as soon as I can for you guys. But, yeah, I mean... I don't know how to classify Panzar. It's kind of, it's an action... battle... multiplayer... something or other. Basically, take it like WoW Battlegrounds, but, yeah, it's not that time-based way that WoW is. Live-action, turn-based style of way they do things. This is all live-action. In terms of MOBAs, what you could say is it's all skill shots. So, yeah, I mean, we do have a couple of other games out there that, do that third-person view, but this game definitely unique and of its own. So we are back in. I'm going to go ahead and get on that spectate for that game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! All right, we are getting in. I'm going to do that housekeeping once again. Alchemist Citadel. This time we're going to see SDP, we're going to see SDP defending and next attacking. So, yeah. Oh, Spotfire! One of my normal viewers from my channel has showed up, and welcome, Spotfire. I'm glad to see you here. So, yeah, like I did before, this is Alchemist Citadel. This is the first POC instant capture. Second POC up on this bridge. It is a destructible bridge that you can take out. Third POC up behind this door here. You can use that crank to open the door. Last POC down in that pit right there. And there's that crank to bring it up and down. Definitely awesome looking map. It's an awesome map to play. Tons of traps, tons of buildables, but we are going to see next come out, take that first POC, and then move on to that second. So here they come running up the hill. Boom, there it is. We'll see how quickly they build their cannon. We did see SDP take a little while before they built their cannon, but yeah, we do see SDP pushing out. Here they are, pushing out past the POC like we see them do so often. No cannon being built yet. Though, here it comes. Gloom building the bottom part of that... of that cannon. And yeah, I mean, look at all this battle out away from the POC. You can see the POC up there in the top left corner, and the battle is down in front of it on that glyph. For those of you who didn't know, that glyph actually does a really slow mana and health regeneration for you if you stand on it. So that's why you possibly saw Flower standing up on it. We do see SDP getting pushed back at this point. We'll fly in and take our normal, above look at what's going on here. It does look like they've pushed out a little bit further, but we do see Go 289 up there on the bridge trying to cap it. Stalingrad, Optimal, Burst Fire, all up there trying to attack him. He's taking them all down all by himself, but it does look like he is going to run off. He couldn't handle it anymore as Undertaker coming up there with the heals, you know, making sure that his teammates did not die at that point. So, we do have Go back in here running up the stairs. Gonna get back on that puck. He's just harassing SDP right now, making them come off of that front that they've put up, you know, and stop them from keeping the battle off of them. But we do see Gloom go down. Strit now up there. We do see that cannon over there. It was firing. It is back up right now. Dagon coming into the archway along with the rest of SDP. This is where they're going to make their fight. Is right out in front of this archway. We do not see that cannon up yet, so... Oh, and it just finished getting... It is built now. Nox firing. You know, he's taking out those cannons first, making sure that they can't take out his cannon, and then he will go after that bridge, assuredly. There goes one cannon. I don't even know if the other cannon is built yet. It is not. So right now he can start firing on that bridge, though he is trying to take out someone who is attacking his cannon. It looks like it's Dagon. And Dagon firing the cannon into the ground. Nox needs to stop bringing ammunition over right now and just take out Dagon. As Dagon, every time he brings ammunition over, and Optimal now firing that cannonball. Two members of SDP back here. This cannon's so very important to Next right now. And Dagon about to take it out. Dagon is going to manage to get it taken out. No! He does go down at this point. So the cannon's still up. And with that, I mean, we're going to see this bridge just get on, you know, just get attacked by this cannon over and over again. As we do see SDP respawning out those little doors on the side of the gate, pushing back out. Having a little bit of technical, you know, difficulties with my controller, user error mainly, but yeah, I mean, look at this. Next, doing all they can. They have taken that puck, and it's on. They have already gotten further than SDP did. So our next puck is right there. As you can see, it does look like they are building two bridges over there. No bridges over here on that right side. And with that cannon destroyed, they're not going to be able to easily take out that those bridges. And we do see the TNT coming up. We've seen SDP do this before, where they bring the TNT and drop it where that bridge is going to come down, and then immediately light it all once that bridge comes down and let it roll down to the bottom to explode. It does look like Next going after this door a little bit here. TNT blowing up, taking out Optimal, Strit, Go 289, and T34. We do see Pest and Burst Fire up there along with Jack. But, I mean, both these bridges, one set of logs away from going down. They're going to do them at the exact same time. Look at this teamwork right here. Nox and Sapog, both bridges go down at once. And all that TNT rolling down, you can see it right there. And here is where Next is going to make their battle on these two bridges. As you can see, what that TNT did took about a little less than half off of that bridge, barely any off of that bridge. But yeah, I mean, there is just an open way to get in to that next puck. You know, we will go down and see what is going on with that next puck. If I can stop user erroring with the controller. We do have some Skyfire. The gate is open. SDP doing all they can right now, but next, just bringing it to them. Are you kidding me? I will be right back with you guys. That is the second time in less than, 10 minutes. No! I'm working on it, Triplin. I'm working on it. As fast as I can. Hey, after going all of last week without a single crash, week 1 I had one. And this week, I don't know what's going on. It might be something with how hot it is here in Southern California, where I am casting this from. We're going to have a 90-degree day today. So, yeah, I'm sweating. Spotty up there in Northern California. I do know him from streaming other games. So, yeah, it's a hot day in California. So, let's get back on this game for you guys. Spectate. Oh, and I would have hated to see SDP. I would have hated to see SDP lose that puck with next taking it. Looks like we're almost in. Come on, hurry up and load. Alright, so let's move on. It does look like they're still working on that third puck. So we're going to fly in here. Turn around. And yeah, they still are working on it. SDP doing a good job defending, apparently, on this puck. They have closed the doors. As far as the bridges go, one bridge still up, though. Optimal trying to kill it. Taking out Flower and himself in the process. And yeah, I mean, SDP doing a great job at keeping this, taken care of. And right here, here's what you're going to need to see. I mean, that cannon still up. If they can fire it in, if they can get that aim in there to hit that door, it's going to be very advantageous to them to do that at this point. As SDP, so adept at taking out bridges, taking out cannons, taking out what they can to stop you from, having an easy route in. Next, fighting there with Gora and Optimal, so does look like multiple next players on the puck right now. Optimal coming in, Pest coming in, Dagon coming in. So, you are getting several of the SDBE players in here to get in the battle. Undertaker also in there healing. Saphog leaping, trying to get behind Undertaker. Looks like he is almost out of health. About to go down, running away, leaping. Doing a nice little dance right there. He does go down there, too. It looks like Stalingrad. But, yeah, I mean, next, taking that second puck, unable to get past it to get this third puck and move on to the fourth. But it does look like maybe they are using that cannon. So, right here, I mean, the SDB tanks, and they're not going to have a chance to get to it. But that door is open. Don't have to worry about bridges anymore. They can make a straight path. So, what we saw last week with War Inc. When they were playing SDP is there was a tank for them standing behind this door with his magic shield up, and that was actually stopping the cannon blasts. As we saw T-34's magic shield stop that cannon blast there as well. So, I mean, the tank's definitely beneficial in maps like this with cannons, as they can stop the effectiveness of that cannon rather easily. So next on the puck, a third of the way through, half, three quarters. They're going to get this, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Moving on to puck 4. And you're going to see him immediately run up to that crank you see up there. So that is mainly going to be the main battling point. We do see an orc from SDP running up there as well. It looks like SDP right now controlling that crank. if they can manage to keep that crank in their possession, there is no way that that Next is ever going to take this last puck. And it does look like Next still sitting on that that number 3 puck there. Not moving forward really at all. SDP holding them back for the most part. So, and here I think really it looks like Next is just kind of hanging out, getting their composure and getting ready, having everybody there to make a push to that crank. And SDP still coming at them. It does look like Next moving out at this point. Can they make it up there? We see Nox moving up, going for that crank. Dropping down a mine. It does blow up, hit Dagon. And Burst Fire getting attacked by Go289. Dagon with the power attack doesn't manage to get anybody off their feet at this point. But the rest of the Next team coming up, as well as the SDP team, this is your fight. If that crank doesn't get touched, this game is over. I mean, that is SDP's main goal right here. I see so many teams in pub matches go straight for that puck instead of trying to secure this crank. This crank is basically, you know, the puck doesn't matter until you have that crank. And we can see both teams know that, and they are fighting over it right now. SDP and Next. I mean, if Next can do this, they've not only been the first team to take a game away from SDP, they're the first team to take a match away from SDP, and the first team to do it in only 2 games. So, if they can manage to do this, it's going to be very exciting for the future of this Summer League. It does look like SDP Jack right there with some TNT, trying to drop it in, trying to get a couple of kills off it, doing battle with Nox right now. Nox retreating. Oh, Go289 bringing it up, cranking that crank. As you can see, platform coming up right now. You see Solist healing him right now. Oh my goodness, it is halfway up. If they can manage to get somebody down there on it, they might be able to take it, as most of the action right now is on this platform. So if somebody from Next were to drop down on that puck right now, I mean, they could very easily win this game right here. And we see, come on, go! There he goes! Go289 also! But they need to keep control of this crank. I mean, if SDP can lower that down, then it's basically over for them, though they are capping it rather quickly. They do need to take out Burst Fire and Gora. If they can manage to do that and keep the rest of SDP off the puck, they have this game. And it looks like Nox up there from Next, making sure that platform stays up. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. There's 9 minutes to go. This platform is up, and the battle is going on the puck. So, I mean, Next has done it. They have beaten SDP into, they move on to the semifinals. So looking at your MVPs here, we have Kahuno 10-9 with that Frost Switch, Dagon with the Zerker 20-8. Yeah, great match right there. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So yeah, great fought battle. I mean, that was an amazing fight right there. As for Panzar, it does look like, you know, we do have a couple things. Recruit friend feature. It looks like we're getting experience bonus here coming up in 4 more hours. But it does look like No Mercy has taken out Ace. War Inc. has taken out Insurrection, and All Stars took out Overall. So this next round is War Inc. versus All Stars, and Next versus No Mercy. So yeah, it does look like we're gonna have semis here in just a little bit. Yeah, should be fun. So I'm gonna hit that BRB real quick. I'm gonna go get a little something else to drink. As you can see, it's hot. I'm drinking a lot of lemonade. I drank this whole bottle in the course of this stream so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it on that BRB. Go grab something to drink, and we will be right back with you for this next match. Alright, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Compton EMT here, filling in for Sussex on the Panzar EN channel. Panzar English. So yeah, we've seen quite an interesting week 4 so far. The 3-time reigning champions from week 1, 2, and 3 just went down to Next. So SDP losing to Next in the quarterfinals. This next match we are going to see here is going to be War Inc. versus All-Stars. These are the two teams that have made it to the finals in the previous 3 weeks versus SDP. So All-Stars losing those first 2 weeks. War Inc. getting there in the second week, or in the third week, sorry, and almost taking a game from SDP. So we will see where this goes, who ends up going on to the finals from this matchup. As far as the other matchup goes, we're going to see well, we're not going to see. It's going to be broadcast on other channels. But Next, the team that just took out the champs, going up against No Mercy. No Mercy, definitely a pretty awesome clan as well. Next, another one of those top 8 RU teams, Russian teams, coming over into the English ranks, or into the European ranks, sorry. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be fantastic to see, you know, new teams coming in and actually winning tournaments here. I like seeing new players show up. I like having new names to talk about, new star players, you know, to refer to. But yeah, I mean, if I could play this game in these tournaments, I would, but then you guys wouldn't get to hear my annoying voice all day long. So I'd rather just annoy you guys with my voice and my ugly mug, though my beard is pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm here for you guys instead of doing that whole thing of playing in the game myself. So it looks like we're just under 3 minutes out from the game. So yeah, I definitely some things to talk about is that last round we saw used to be a best of 1. It was a best of 3 there for the quarterfinals this week. As for you know, other things, you know, there's a contest going on right now, the Photobomb contest. It's in its voting stage. Today is the last day. Go ahead on over to the forums at panzar.com and go ahead and vote for whatever picture you think is best. So with that being said, you know, we do have the new update. It just went live this week, so this is the first tournament on that update, and it's definitely interesting to see. So with that update also came a new map too. It's not currently in this tournament, though we might see it getting mixed in the future, and that map actually is Toxic Bay. So I haven't played it yet. Since the patch, I haven't actually gotten to play any. So I definitely look forward to possibly seeing that map in the future. Also, with that patch came what I thought was a needed change of bringing it down to 6v6 for, you know, lower levels instead of having to be that 10v10. I don't know exactly how far it goes, how well it works, but along with that, also in the patch, we do have the limitation of, you know, 2 types of characters. So you can only ever have 2 sappers. You can only ever have 2 pallies. Things like that. So we are about a minute out, so I'm going to go ahead and click this OK on this join. Come on. And hit that ready button. So yeah, I mean, this is where these teams have come from. War Inc. got that bye in the first round, beat Insurrection in the second round. All-Stars ended up getting a bye that first round as well, beating Overall in that second round. Next, beating out Feignards in that first round, beating SDP, the current champions, in the second round to make it here to these semifinals. No Mercy with a bye in the first round, beating Ace in those quarterfinals to make it here to the semifinals. Our game here that we're going to watch is going to be War Inc. versus All-Stars. And it's going to start here in about 15 seconds. So, yeah, let's get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. -1, -2, -3. Siege of the Swamp Fort! I always thought this was a weird attack defend map. I mean, it's one of those non-linear ones. We just saw Alchemist Citadel on that last round. That's why I like to call it a linear attack defend, because all the pocs are in a straight line. However, Siege of the Swamp Fort, they're all, I mean, it's a non-linear. So literally, you capture the first one, you have to change directions to get to the next one, then change directions to get to the next one, and the next one. And the other thing I find weird about this map is it's Siege of the Swamp Fort, but you're coming out, you're pushing out of the Swamp Fort. So, you know, it's one of those things, I don't know if it's aptly named, but hey, I would actually like to see all of these maps be able to go either way. So just so you guys know, spectators can be hit by things, and there's a lot of crazy stuff like those that I definitely want to avoid. So, yep, it does look like yep. And here they come. Here comes War Inc. on the attack. Pubmaster on the defense. So, yeah, we're going to back up and take a look at this battle going on right here. This is your first POC. It's not, none of these are instant caps. I mean, first you have to take this one, then you go down to the bottom floor here and take the next one. But this one, I've seen a lot of teams in pub games, you know, have a hard time with the second one, not necessarily this first one. But, yeah, definitely, I mean, it's a small area, and a lot can happen in small areas. We do know that for sure. Oh, and thank you for letting me know, Triflin. I do need to change that title. So, configure. Versus All Stars. Awesome. So that is changed. Back to the gameplay, though. We do see that War Inc. trying their best to get on this pocket and get it captured. It's over halfway. It's about 2/3 of the way through the capture. So, yeah, I mean, Pubmaster doing all they can to stop it. And there you see those little spike things go flying. And they just stop up in the air. But yeah, it does look like War Inc. has taken this first puck. So we are going to show you how they get down to that next puck. I mean, you can always just jump down and die, but I mean, that is going to be our next puck. It's pretty much immediately below that first puck, but yeah, I mean, there's rocks that can be dropped on it. You see those two circles up there just under that hidden Mickey. And, yeah, I mean, Pubmaster standing on top of it right now. They don't want to let War Inc. in here. And most of that battle going on way out in the boonies, it looks like. Let's get up and get a little higher view of this battle from this side. It does look like War Inc. kind of split up right now, though they do have Nolly and Inzaru there on the puck, along with Globby and Tefis. So they might be able to take this puck rather quickly here. We do see Pubmaster players dropping in. We do have a little bit of Skyfire there on the puck. It is gone now. But War Inc. Ramsey back on it. But, I mean, Dobak and Snuka getting in there with their orcs and just doing all that damage to anybody who comes up. Healthmaker there, giving the heals to them as well. So we do have a little bit of a Frostwitch battle here. Alan Chan and Nolly versus Partizan. I think that was Partizan. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, oh, Skyfire on top of me. That's not good. Somebody throw Skyfire at me. They did it on purpose, I know. But no, I mean, this match is definitely going to turn out to be a nice one, much like the last. And that Skyfire doing a lot of damage there. 2 players on the ground. But, I mean, Pubmaster clearly in control of this POC right now. Though we do have a couple of War Inks in there, like Tefis. And it's fully red again. Pubmaster managed to put Tefis out, taking him down there. Oh, and there go the rocks. Taking out Alligator Skin and Doback. So, yeah, I mean, War Ink's going to have a chance to get in here. They have to take out Healthmaker, who's blocking and staying on the POC. He does go down. We're about halfway through the POC. Oh. But Pubmaster coming in with a fierceness. Lilith doing her freeze while Nolly also doing her freeze. Just outside of range of each other. So they managed to freeze both teams for the most part. Lilith doing a freeze again. And we're a quarter of the way. Nope, back to red again. So, I mean, War Inc. having definitely a hard time. You know, like I said, a lot of pub teams they falter at this point. So it's not a surprise to see against 2 high-tier teams with teamwork that this is also a very hard point to capture. I'm going to take a sip of bubbly if you guys don't mind. Ah. Oh, it's cold too. It's so good. Oh, so it does look like we're having, a nice battle here over the second POC. It doesn't look like War Inc. really getting in there all that much, but I do want to show you guys something real quick. That next point, you see it down there? That is the next point. That gate will open. They have to run all the way down this hill to that point. And that last point, or that next last point over there, and that very last point way off in the distance over there, just under that mountain. So let's get back into the action, though. Does look like War Inc. getting on that POC with several players, though. Doback in. They launched him up in the air. They allowed them to get a couple more ticks on that. But Doback still trying to defend here in this POC. He's waiting for the rest of his fellow Pubmasters to get in there. And Nolly doing the freeze. Getting power attacked by Partisan. Out. It is fully red again, so that push by War Inc. to no avail as they've, once again lost any control they had on that point of contention. It does look like Results coming in next has taken that first game over No Mercy. So, yeah, they are done with their first game. We do see the Rocks coming down, taking out Doback and Partisan, and it looks like Lilith as well. So, that's actually one of those mini traps you can see. Those up there, you get them filled up, and you drop them down onto the players below. Does look like Partisan back in already. Hiramar in there with War Inc. doing any type of damage he can. Getting just annihilated by Yazinski and Partisan right now. Doing all he can to block. My controller's tied up my headset cable. Ah! Does look like we do have a little bit of a battle going on right over here, as we do see several people from War Inc. running down that ramp right there, trying to come in from behind Pubmaster. Pubmaster hanging on to that POC as it would be. Lilith with her freeze. And it looks like Doback pulling in Ramsey from up above. Ramsey most likely trying to use his buckshot to take out several players, or to shoot players from a distance and do a lot of damage. Gets pulled down, manages to get away, but yeah, definitely dangerous for him. Tefis in there healing, Lilith freezing, Partisan also in there as well as Doback and Alligator Skin. So all the orcs from Pubmaster in there, but Rocks! The mighty Rocks taking out all of Pubmaster pretty much. Oh. And traps are so so worthwhile for you. It does look like War Inc. might take this right here. Can they get a few more ticks? They got it! They did get it! So they managed to get it, add more time to the clock, and we're going to see them go and move on now. That switch getting hit there by Nolly from Pubmaster. Running down. I have to say, the first time I played this map, you have to look out. You can fall in this swamp and die. For anybody who hasn't played this map ever before, you can fall in that swamp and die. So definitely look out for that. Alligator Skin using that to his advantage, trying to pull Alan Chan into the swamp to kill him. But to no avail. Does manage to get the kill on him, though. And War Inc. on the pocket at this point. And yeah, I mean, War Inc. now with just under 12 minutes again to go. We'll see if they can push it on. They still have 3 Pocs to capture. So, if it's as hard fought as that last one, I don't know. But this one a little bit more open, a little bit more accessible. Allows for them to get in there and do a little bit more. But Pubmaster in firm control of it right now. We do have a Sister of Fire over there, Yozinski, going after her, but getting chased down by a couple of orcs. The Poc still contested. Hiramar getting frozen, getting annihilated, and dead. We do have a Steam Hammer, you can see there at the bottom of the screen, right above Shy Feilei's name. That is going to stop any type of, ability from being cast. It is an interrupt item that the Sapper does build, so right now, War Inc. in trouble if that stays up. It does look like there's a wall. Globby going after it. Does manage to take it down. That wall so effective in protecting many different things as well as players. We do see a totem up there for Pubmaster, so that's going to allow them to get a lot more power attacks in, as their energy is going to regen at a faster rate. War Inc. on it now, 1 tick down, moving some more. 1/3, 1/2, 2/3. It is stopped. Couple Pubmaster players on it, and they have taken it. So yeah, we are on to our next Poc. Let's do a nice little flyby. Watch all these War Inc. players run as fast as they can. And this is an interesting Poc. This Poc in the middle of a swamp. Bridges have to come up in order for you to access it. I guess, and there they are. The bridges are up. And those bridges come from that little step right there. You can see it. That little piece right there gives you that bridge. Brings it up and allows you to get onto that island. So we do see War Inc. on it. Couple of ticks down. Can they manage to get through it? And, quarter of the way. It looks like they might. Oh, and those plants attacking as well. War Inc. might. They're a third of the way through. Almost at a half. Pubmaster, War Inc. all sitting on top of it. It's a matter of who can reinforce first, and it does look like Pubmaster has reinforced first. But Hiramar coming in, helping out, getting in there, keeping that blue on it as Globby and the rest of his team run on in. Oh, it's fully back to red again, but definitely a great try right there. It does look like the bridges are back down again. We do see Uzino and Zomka fighting it out. Zomka winning on that one, but the bridges still aren't up. We are waiting for those bridges to come back up. Looks like Dovak, the only person sitting on that island right this moment. Still waiting on those bridges. And yeah, I mean, we do have some battles going on around the this island right here, but not on the island, which is that point of contention. We do see players from War Inc. jumping off right here to jump down onto that island, and they are on it. They're a quarter of the way through the POC right now. And can they manage to keep it? A couple of pub masters on there with Yazinski and Lilith, and Partisan for that matter, chasing off all of the War Inc. players. Oh, a beautiful grab there by Hiromar. If I could go to instant replay, I would show you, but grabbing Lilith off the island, running her into the bridge so she fell down into the swamp and died. So brutal that that chain can be from the tank. I mean, a lot of people talk about that finishing blow for the Zerker, but definitely in maps like this, that chain for the tank can't. Oh, and there it goes again. Hiromar doing it again to Yazino. And again to Lilith. Hiromar with a wonderful plan to sit there and pull people off of that island and drop them into the water. This is going to go well for War Inc. If Hiromar can keep that up. He needs to get alligator skin right now. Can he get him? There it is! Alligator skin in the swamp. Dead. But Pubmaster coming in. Partisan down as well. Somebody needs to take out Hiromar. It looks like Snuka going to come in and battle him. But, yeah, definitely a great tactic there from Hiromar, the hero right now. And that might allow them to actually take this puck, and they do! Great work right there. Hiromar, the hero of that puck. To me, that's the MVP right there. And he goes and kills himself so that he can respawn right there with that infinite stamina to run up the hill. So here's your last POC, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of people get this far in pub games, so here is what it looks like. There's a couple of huts, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. 3 ways in, 3 ways out. Obviously, you know, Zerkers can jump over those little forested areas there, but we already have War Inc. on the POC with 2 ticks down. They could take game 1 here. Let me get up over these trees so I get a better view of both teams coming in. Alan Chan with the freeze and Zaru in there as well, and they are putting up some points on that POC. Alan Chan down, but Pubmaster immediately coming in, you know, just annihilating anybody they can. And it is fully red again. I mean, this is a great battle. These are evenly matched teams right here. And yeah, I mean, we're going to see this as a fight to the death. Not literally, figuratively, but you know. Anyways, Lilith doing her freeze. Pubmaster right now securing the POC. They have a good handle on it, but that hasn't meant anything so far. War Inc. great at getting together and pushing as a team into that middle and taking it. So we do have a couple of War Inc. players there. Let me spin around. We have Lucan from Pubmasters, Nolly, Tefis, both dead from War Inc. Captain Flam from War Inc. coming in, throwing some fireballs, but getting hit with fireballs of his own from Shai-Fei Lei. And right now, I mean, this is this last puck, last stand here for Pubmaster. War Inc. with nobody on the puck. Oh wait, sorry, they have Zomka on the puck, who is going to die probably right now. So they have nobody on the puck. They need to regroup and make this push right here. And Pubmaster is getting knocked off the puck. Multiple players from War Inc. rushing onto it, but immediately getting knocked off. Tefis in here freezing. There's a little bit of Skyfire there. And yeah, Shy Pele coming in, getting attacked by Gareth Thonku. Couldn't read that name there for a moment, but yeah, War Inc. Definitely having some problems with this puck right here. Very interesting to see them have problems with this puck out of all the pucks on this map. They are standing on it. We do have Zomka, Globby running through. Lil is doing her freeze. And Zaru in there as well. We do have half a tick up. This game has come into a stalemate right here. Just under 11 minutes. I mean, War Inc. with so much momentum now, they're just fighting to try and get on the puck as opposed to just taking it over with all that momentum they had. So Globby and Snuka going at it there in the middle of the screen. Does look like Alligator Skin and several other people up around the forest here, having a good little fight. Lucan doing a freeze. This is where the fight's at right now, though. There are players on the puck doing battle. I mean, the main fight was over here at this exit to the puck area. There's a little bit more Skyfire. And yeah, still just one tick up on that puck for now. So, I mean, what is going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen? Half of the puck taken. Pubmaster's frozen. War Inc. frozen. Dobak getting knocked down. Finishing blow. Dobak down. Alligator Skin getting knocked out. 3/4 of the way there. Can War Inc. do it here? Alligator Skin back on the puck, as well as nobody else from Pubmasters. So here it goes. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1. Attacking team wins. That would be War Inc. So yeah, GG. Here are your MVPs. Looks like the Sapper from War Inc. Ramsey Sap 6 and 19, but making the most points. Healthmaker from Pubmaster, from Team All-Star, 3 and 11. The Pally healing it up. So we're gonna get that second game here in 5 minutes. That was a wonderful, wonderful game right there. Woo! Yeah. Fun times. I'm wondering if this is gonna go to a game 3. We will see. But yeah, it looks like Next and No Mercy still duking it out in their second game. So yeah, I haven't seen any results come from that yet. But War Inc. takes that first game over All Stars. So I mean, these two teams battling it out. Like I said, they're the only other teams so far that have gotten to the finals. Our champion from the first 3 weeks, SDP, taken out in the quarterfinals by Next, who's playing in that other match versus No Mercy. Yeah, I mean, you got it right. War Inc. has pushed the limits here. Are they can All Stars recover? I mean, All Stars got knocked out of that final you know, contention last week in the quarterfinals when they did face SDP in a quarterfinal match. So they didn't even make it to the semis. But, you know, this week they're in the semis. They're trying to make it to the finals against the team that replaced them. So, I mean, they have to go all out and win this next game and take it down to the domination map, which I believe is Arena of the Warlords for this round. So they have to take it to that and win that. So they have to win 2 straight here in order to beat War Inc. Granted, they will be on the attacking side, so this next game might be a little hard for them, but we will see. Oh, it's freaking hot, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, it's hot. Oh, the hat might have to come off. I contemplated taking my shorts off and just casting in my boxers since you guys can't see it. You know, heck, if I didn't have the camera, I might just do it naked. You never know. It's hot. It's very hot right now. Whoo! Ha ha! Oh. So, yeah. We're going to see game 2 here in just under 2.5 minutes. So we're halfway through that rest period that they get, that little bit of a contemplation period of that 5 minutes. So, all right, week 4. This is ending the first half of the Summer League here. We're in the semifinals. Game 2 of War Inc. versus All-Stars. War Inc. winning that first game on attack, capturing all of the pucks. So we'll see how this game 2 goes. Whew. Yeah. I'm ready. It's hot, but I'm ready. Oh. I'm going to take my headset off for a minute, guys. My ear... I love felt-eared headsets, around-the-ear headsets. But when it's hot like this, it's just... Oh, my ears are burning up right now. I guess leather would get all slimy and gross with all your sweat, but the heat just absorbs, you know, there's just so hot on these. Whew. And, of course, I use these so you guys don't hear that sound coming over your Oh, it looks like Next has beaten No Mercy here in Game 2, so they're going to move on to the finals, and the winner of this match we are about to, you know, get Game 2 of right now. So, yeah. If I can bear the heat, 45 seconds to go. Woo! I wonder how hot it is. Let me check my phone as this game gets ready to go. Oh, and I forgot to, yay. There we go. Alright, so 20 seconds out. According to this, it's only 93 right now. So it's probably going to get hotter as it's only 12:30. It's not even the heat of the day yet. So, yeah, that, and I'm stuck in the upstairs. Yeah, it's hot up here. All the heat travels up. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. Oh, Game 2. Loading in. Oh. So yeah, here we are. Headset on. And we're going to get going with this next match here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead. I don't really enjoy that song. I'm finding a song I like. And the game's about to start. Alright, we'll go with Viscera March. And here we go. Let's get a nice high vantage point of this first POC here. Here come both teams running in. So yeah, I mean, Pubmaster's making a point to get to that POC quick, and they already have a third of that POC up. So, I mean, can they do it? Can they take this game and force it 2-3 where they have a chance to actually win it? We will see. So, yeah. Whew. Zomka, Tefis trying to get in there, get on the POC, make sure that Pubmasters has no way to put up any more points on that POC. But it does look like Pubmasters up to 2/3 now on that POC. That point of contention about to go down. I don't see very many War Inc. players there. 3/4, and it's done. So let's go ahead and zoom our way down to that next POC. And there it is. So we do see Pubmasters doing a leap down instead of going down the ramp. And I think that trap might have happened a little too early right there. Who knows? Who knows? But War Inc. definitely on it. Pubmasters now starting to cap it. 2 ticks down. And if you guys wonder what I'm saying about ticks, when you play this game, look up at the middle circle up there. You'll notice there's several little lines in it. Those are what I am referring to as ticks. I'll also give you those quarters, those halves, everything like that. But just so you know, those are the ticks. You might not be able to see them on stream, as you know, Twitch streams aren't that perfectly clear. But we are past 1/2, past 2/3, past 3/4. Moving on, taking the POC. So we're gonna fly on down to this this next POC and get ready for those players running in. All right, here they come. War Inc. on the POC. Can they hold it against Pubmaster? Pubmaster, a very good attacking team. They know how to get together, clump up, work as a team, instead of just coming in one by one. You know, that whole ninja thing where, you know, you can defeat ninjas because they only attack a group of ninjas because they only attack one at a time. Yeah, Pubmaster doesn't do that. They get in all together, make that push, take that POC, and make sure that they get it on the first try. So we are seeing them on this POC right now. Several of them against the War Inc. players. Let's get in a little closer here. Make sure that we don't get hit by anything. But, I mean, you can see Lobster in there putting up a couple mines, things like that. Trying to ensure that his team hasn't benched. We are almost at 1/3 through this POC. We are 1/3 through this POC at this point. And can Pubmaster do it? Oh! Oh, they're still on the POC, technically. So they are almost at half. War Inc. doing all they can to stop them. Whoa. What that was, I have no idea. But Pubmaster on top of the POC still. The War Inc. in there trying to stop them. Yazinski, Dobak, and Snuka all there. Lilith as well with the freeze. Alligator Skin, the last orc coming in. They might just get this. Tefis actually was standing on the edge of the POC with his paladin, stopping it for the time being. But we are at 2/3 at this point. And can Pubmaster break through? Still a couple of War Inc. players standing on or around that POC. Zomka, one of them. Tefis, the other. Tefis still alive, has not gone down. Does manage to get a kill there, but does go down himself. They have captured that puck. Pubmaster moving on. You can see War Inc. players, Snuka chasing down Inzaru and Alan Chan at this point. Bridges are up, so Pubmaster moving on. That is Dobak. Nolly on there as well, freezing. Zomka and Dobak both in the swamp and dead, so looks like War Inc. with a couple of players just kind of guarding that island right now. Tefis as well. And they have a hold of it, but here comes Pubmaster. All four orcs. Inzaru gets power attacked into the swamp. Lobster still alive. And Pubmaster, Alligator Skin in there. Snuka in there as well, though Snuka looks like they are dead. Alligator Skin also dead. Tefis from War Inc. Ramsey both in there. Ramsey healing up. Yazinski for Pubmaster coming in from behind. Gets knocked into the swamp and dead. A little bit of Skyfire coming down on this POC right now. We are halfway through the POC. 2/3 of the way through. Pubmaster taking it 3/4. Only a couple ticks left. They have it. They're moving on. So it looks like Lucan and Lilith running. Lobster and the rest of Pubmaster killing themselves to get to that fresh spawn. And they are up the hill. Watch how they stay back for a little bit here. They're all staying back, all waiting for each other to get there, waiting for some War Inc. players to come out that they can take down, and they're just going to all go in there at once. War Inc. on the puck, hoping that they can stop Pubmaster on this roll that they're on. Pubmaster handily taking this game. We definitely see they are better on the attack than they are on the defense, so my money is on Pubmaster for Game 3, as they do have that kind of the ability to attack better than War Inc. But you know what? Don't count War Inc. out, even though I say I give Pubmaster the advantage in the next game. Hell, we're not even at the next game yet. So, what am I talking about? Does look like Partisan on the puck right now, fighting with Zomka and Ramsey. Nolly also in there for War Inc. Dobak walks in onto the puck, gets frozen. Getting hit in the back by Ramsey. Still alive for the time being. Does manage to turn around and get that block. There's only half a tick on that puck right now. And none now. So War Inc. doing a great job at this point in defending, but once Pubmaster regroups, are they going to be able to stop them once again? That is the question you have to pose to yourself right now. And if they can, awesome. Keep pushing it. Keep on keeping on. No, keep them from taking that puck for 12 minutes and 40 seconds more, and you've won this match. Oh, it comes down to the last puck. Oh! Looks like most of our battle is coming on over here. Partisan and Healthmaker both out there doing battle. Does look like Lucan standing on it halfway through, 2/3 of the way through. Can War Inc. get in there and stop them? Healthmaker, it looks like Healthmaker dead at this point. So without that pally, can they take it? They're over 3/4 of the way there. Where? Come on! back down to half, but there still are Pubmaster players standing on that puck. Partisan being one of them with his, oh, and Hiramar getting the knockdown on Partisan. Partisan with the power attack knocks Zomka, Hiramar, and Ramsey away. Can they take it? No! No, it is fully red again. Oh. Fantastic. Ha ha. War Inc. able to stop Pubmaster's roll once again. But can Pubmaster regroup again? Yeah, they're sure to. We do see Dobak standing on the puck along with Alligator Skin. Alligator Skin looks like he just went down. Ramsey taking out Yazinski, or Yanitsky. And they're doing a great job of defending this final puck here. And if they can hold off for another 10.5 minutes, they have this. But that is the question, can they? Here comes a bunch of Pubmasters up the hill for Team All-Star. So yeah, it looks like Shy Fele going down for Pubmaster. Oh, Lobster calling for a teleporter, or saying there is a teleporter. Teleporter so advantageous, especially when you have to run so far to get to that puck, as the All-Star team from Pubmaster has to do. Snuka getting power attacked back. Looks like we're 1/3 of the way through that puck. Lobster having some issues. He said an Inquisitor is hunting him down, so that could be his Why Inquisitor is hunting me only? Because you're the sapper. You provide the teleporter. If he can keep you dead, he can ensure that that teleporter stays down. That is exactly why he is hunting you. And a great job by that Inquisitor who is hunting you. Does look like Pubmaster almost at a half. They did have a half, but it did get taken down slightly. Lucan with that Frost Witch freezing. Oh, and more ticks going on. I got hit by something knocking me back. Back up just a little bit so I don't get hit again. We're over halfway, almost 2/3. But War Inc. standing on the puck along with Lucan from the Ice Switch from Pubmaster. Lucan down, it's fully red again! War Inc. doing a great job right here of making sure that they keep people on the puck when they need to. And eventually they manage to clear it and take it fully back. Though Pubmaster doing a great job at getting together, making their pushes, it's just not enough to stifle that War Inc. defense on this last puck. Are we going to see a game 3? I don't know, but we could. It's coming down to this last 7 minutes here. This is do or die time for Pubmasters. And definitely after seeing them push so hard through those first couple of pucks, I mean, oh, what's going on back here? Lilith and Gurthonku fighting it out. Lilith getting that, the kill. We do see Pubmaster on the puck. It was Dobak. He is dead now. So War Inc. once again stifles that strong Pubmaster push. Though we do see Snuka there coming in from behind. Dead now. But alright, Ramsey, Alligator Skin in there. Pubmaster with a fresh spawn. Players running up. Pubmaster on the puck, but can they keep it? Hiramar still standing there, keeping them from gaining any ticks on that puck. They are 2 ticks in. Can they get more is the question. And you can see that teleporter for War Inc. so beneficial. I mean, if Pubmaster could manage to get around, say, Snuka or somebody like that, get around and destroy that teleporter, you would definitely see War Inc.'s reinforcement capability go down. Though we are almost at 3/4 here, Pubmaster trying all they can to get that last puck. 5.5 minutes left to go. Another great bat. No! It's all War Inc. again! Oh! Another Pubmaster push that fell short. Oh, and what are they thinking right now with 5 minutes left to go? Alright, we're seeing about 2 to 3 minutes per push, per good push from Pubmaster, which means they only have about 2 more good pushes left to try and take this last puck. Can they do it is the question. With the time frame that they've been running on, they have 1 or 2 more attempts at this. It does look like that teleporter's still up. The War Inc. firmly in control of this as we see another minute of time tick away for Pubmasters here. Ramsey going and putting up another totem. This is the last stand right here. I mean, War Inc. Pubmasters just made another push that didn't do much, though they are halfway through right now. Going 2/3, 3/4. Can they do it? They did it! We are going to game 3! Game 3! Ha ha! So here are your MVPs, ladies and gentlemen. Healthmaker once again over here on Pubmaster, 6-11, but all that healing. Captain Flam, the Sister of Fire, 29-8 for War Inc. So yeah, what a great showdown we are having here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna have that 5-minute break between this game, or that game, and the next. Haha. So yeah, this is going to game 3. Who do you guys think is gonna win? You faithful few that are watching this stream. Who do you think is gonna win this next game? Arena of the Warlords, Domination, War Inc. All-Stars, Game 3 of the semifinals of Week 4 of the Summer Panzar League. Who do you think's gonna win? I'm gonna go get a quick bubbly real quick. I'll be right back. All right, and I am back here for Game 3, about halfway here through this intermission period, this cool down period. So, yeah, Game 3 coming up, 2.5 minutes. Oh, so nobody answered me. Who do you want to see win? Who do you want to see win? Unless my chat stopped. We're gonna go ahead and Control R this chat here, just to make sure that oh, looks like he doesn't want to connect to the chat now. We are 1 minute out from that next game. Oh, come on, chat. Load. So it looks like the chat does not want to load right now, so yeah, I can't see what you guys are saying. Sorry! Ah! Little technical difficulties. It's always the little things, right? Always the little things. So, yeah, here we go. Let me go Control R that one more time. And we are ready. Arena of the Warlords. I do need to check on something real quick. Awesome. So yeah, this is Arena of the Warlords. And it is a domination map, you know, definitely a cool map, so. As you can see, there is this middle area here. That platform actually stays where it is, while the rest of that floor there, you see there, drops out. And actually, if I can get below the floor, turns into that lava. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to see both teams come out. I actually haven't gotten a chance to cast on this map yet. There it is! Run into the middle! Pubmaster and War Inc. Game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Huh. Alright, so it does look like we have Pubmaster on the puck so far. War Inc. actually taking the lead now. So this is going to be a hard-fought battle here from the middle. You do see that Sister of Fire up there on that pillar right now. Great place for a Sister of Fire to be to, you know, go ahead and throw out some fireballs and some silence balls and everything else. You do see Lobster and Ramsey fighting over there. Ramsey getting the better of Lobster there. Hiramar up there doing the block, trying to do his chain, it looks like, and there it goes. The ground is going away. Run, everybody, run like little cockroaches. And this is me, where I have a sapper. If I can manage to get a teleporter end on top of that, if I can get a teleporter end on the top of that, it helps out your team so much because you can get tons of players on there ready for, when it goes back to being just that full play area. Looks like we do have a bunch of mines and stuff all over the ground on that point of contention. Boom! Boom! Hiramar getting the end of that mine right there. So it does look like we're pretty even right now. Both teams on the puck, stopping the other team from gaining points. Though we do see Pubmaster here take a nice significant lead. Can they do this? Who's going to win this game? Yeah, Alligator Skin doing that that attack there to Inzaru, knocking him down and killing him. Both Pubmaster Orcs and War Inc. Orcs on that puck. But the War Inc. Orcs keep stepping back off of it, allowing Pubmaster to pick up a few points every now and again. That's definitely not a good strategy there for War Inc. as it just keeps putting them further and further in the hole at this point. And there it goes. A lot of action going on that platform. As it comes back up. A lot of dead bodies strewed across that puck for the time being. It does look like we have a teleporter just hanging out on the edge there for Pubmasters, so I don't know if anybody can actually use it, but it is just hanging out there. And right now it does look like War Inc. in that battle on that puck has managed to, make some progress and catch back up at least a little bit here to Pubmasters. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a game we see go all the way to the end of the time limit. Who knows? I mean, right now we're about a third of the way through it, and we're barely even like a quarter of the way through. Not even a quarter of the way through getting points. Well, I guess Pubmasters is, but I mean, we could see this actually go to the time limit if these teams keep up this pace. And yeah, I mean, right now, every time somebody dies on your team, you actually lose a point. We do see War Inc. losing several points right there, and Pubmaster picking up several more. So right now, Pubmaster in control of that that point of contention. Their points are going up drastically fast. They're almost at the 300 mark at this point. They're past 300 and yeah, I mean, War Inc. getting back on the puck right now, getting some points, Lucan trying to keep them from getting any points. And yeah, I mean, right now it's handily in favor to Pubmaster. The War Inc. trying everything they can. Zomka with his shield charge right there, knocking several Pubmasters back. Right now, Pubmaster still in control for the most part of this puck. A few War Inc. players getting there like Ramsey and Alan Chan. But how well can they hold it? You know, Alan Chan's complete freeze just being negated by the tank shield. And right now, Pubmaster's about to pass the 400 mark. They'll have 100 points left to go. And they're solidly standing on this puck. This could be it. Pubmasters could walk on after this. 50 points left to go. They're firmly in control of this as it does go up. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen, as Pubmasters walks away with this one and another seat back in the finals this week. Ramsey over here, 6-9 with his Sapper Healthmaker once again on top of Pubmasters, 2-1 with that Paladin doing all of those heals. So, yeah, that is it. We are done with the semis. We are going into the finals. And yeah. Amazing, amazing match right there. We see Pubmasters move on, but yeah, I mean, next versus All-Stars. Got 6 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go hit the little boys' room real quick. I'll be back in literally like 40 seconds. All right, and we are back. The heat is getting to me, but we are about to start the finals 4 minutes out at this point. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a long road today, but we do see a completely different final from last week to this week. So I'm going to try and control refresh on this chat, see if I can't get it back up here for these finals. If not, I can always go and clear the cache, which I might have to do. Bear with me. Alright, looks like I will have to go clear that cache. History. Clear browsing history. Haha, we are back. So yeah, it looks like since we did postpone the finals slightly to get in that third game of that match, it might be a few minutes of extra wait on top of these couple of minutes here. But the chat is back up. And you guys can chat again. So hang on a second, let me get to my Twitch and sign in. Come on. Come on, work. Twitch doesn't like this computer. I don't know why. It just really does not. Really? Really? You're gonna be like that? Ah! Load, chat, load! I want you to load for the finals! Let me try this. Let me try, yeah. Alright, I just won't say anything in the chat. I'll just talk to you guys on here, because apparently whenever I log in, it doesn't want to let me join the chat right now. So, yeah, it looks like we are going on to Alchemist Citadel now. So let me do a little bit of, maintenance here. Alright, on Alchemist Citadel, ladies and gentlemen, for your finals. It's going to be Next versus All-Stars. You know, we'll do a quick flyby of the map. So this first POC here that you see, that is an instant capture POC. Coming up to the second POC on this bridge, it is not an instant capture, it's a normal POC. That bridge, however, can be taken out. Makes it a lot easier to capture that POC. Coming over the wall here, we do have our POC behind the gate. There is that crank to open the gate. And lastly, our last puck is down in that sewage, and there is the crank that operates the little platform that the puck sits on. So here we go. Next versus All-Stars. They're immediately building teleporters. They're building, it looks like they're going to try and, oh, they're trying to get CP here. They're jumping into the fire. This is something that we've seen from other teams. They jump into the fire, take damage, and then get CP for their healer. Looks like teleporter is up. They are moving forward. And Pubmaster way out in front, trying to keep them from getting anywhere near that puck. We do see Go 289. He's running up, trying to attack that Paladin there. Healthmaker trying to take him out. Make sure that they don't get those heals. We do see Nox coming up behind, building a totem. Putting down a mine, trying to take out Healthmaker as well. It looks like their plan right now is to go and take out Healthmaker. Healthmaker now down. Players from next moving up to this bridge. Can they take this puck? Oh. We do see Lucan and Lilith attacking Soulless right here, trying to get that healer back off of the puck. Pubmaster now in a defensive stance here at this little archway, at this bridge, trying to make sure that nobody gets up to this bridge here. But the bridge is now getting assaulted by a cannon. No, they're building the cannon right now. One more box will build the cannon. They're just waiting for that box to spawn up at this point. You see Gloom there waiting. No battling really going on whatsoever. And you have Pubmaster hanging out, defending, and you have Next getting ready to build their cannon. And there it is built. They are attacking the cannons on the walls. One cannon down. Another cannon taking damage. It is down as well. So you should see those cannonballs now come after this bridge right here. Though they are trying to clear out Pubmaster. And this bridge now taking damage quickly. Flower up on the puck right now, along with Hustle. Come on and Go 289 as well up there. They're taking this puck. They might not need to take out the bridge at this point. They are 2/3 or 1/3 of the way through, trying to get that half, but Alligator Skin up there taking damage. Partisan also up there now. It does look like they will be able to take back this puck. But why have they not yet? That bridge still can take a little bit more damage. We do see teammates working together back there. Wow, that potion got thrown a long way. Sorry, I'm going to break away from the action. Yanitsky was standing right here, threw that potion bottle. I don't even know where it went. It went over here somewhere. I just saw it fly through the air. That was amazing. Does look like we still have a battle here for the second puck. It is all for Pubmaster right now, though we do see Go 289 up there, as well as a few other players from the next team. Soulist and Saphog down there on the ground. Flower as well attacking Snuka, running away as fast as she can. See several team members from Next up on that bridge, so look at that. Pubmaster back on it, and if they can manage to take out this bridge, I don't know if they'd have much problem pushing Pubmaster back off that puck. But with that bridge still intact, Pubmaster has the advantage of a well-defended puck. Pardon me, I'm having a little bit of trouble with my camera work. But yeah, we do see a nice little battle here between Saphog, Come On, and Lobster. Lobster going down. Snuka also in the battle. Snuka going down as well. Partisan going almost dead as well. And next is up there. Several Pubmasters trying to fight their way, trying to fight them off, but I do not see that happening right now. Boom, getting knocked up in the air. I get knocked back from that shot from Kahuno. That bridge almost dead at this point, but I mean, bridge now down. The cannon did its work. Whoever's on that cannon can actually start shooting at that door now, trying to help out, get in there to that next puck, maybe push out a little bit more. Pubmaster all over that puck right now, but we do see Gloom from next dropping down. Lobster doing all he can. And yeah, I mean, these teams, Pubmaster doing their best to defend here against Next. Next taking out SDP. Pubmaster had yet to beat SDP. Next taking care of SDP for them, and Pubmaster getting to the final here. We can see if they can beat Next. We have just under 8 minutes for them left to defend this this puck right here, this point of contention. It does look like they're able to stall out Next for the time being. Next with 1/3 of that puck taken care of right now. But Lilith doing a little bit of freeze here. Go 289 in there as well. Going down. We're about at half now for Next capture on this puck. Mainly all Next players on the puck. There's a few Pubmasters in there like Dobak and Lukin right now. Health Maker also in there, healing up on Dobak and a few of the other players. But they managed to take it back fully red. And yeah, I mean, right now, just under 7 minutes. And yes, Triple in the chat is working now. I'm just not going to chat in it because for some reason, yeah, it doesn't want to work when I am logged in. Yeah, so anybody wanting to get in on the conversation here, go ahead in the chat. But Pubmasters right now doing a great job of stalling out Next. Where is Next at this point? Oh, it looks like the battle way over here raging on. One of those cannons up on the wall is back up. And right now, Pubmaster having their way with Next. Pubmaster coming to play here in the finals, even after that long, exhausting semifinal match they had with War Inc. So, Pubmaster still holding this puck. And look at that, Gloom and Unitsky up on the wall, battling it out 1v1. Who can win? Is it going to be the Inquisitor or is it going to be the Zerker? We will see. Oh, it looks like Gloom might have potted. Shame in a 1v1 that you pot like that. That's dishonorable. At least to me. So yeah, Pubmaster right now still holding on. A team not as well known for their defense as they are for their attack. They usually thrive on that attack and hope that they get this defense. But, I mean, here we see them actually defending quite well. We're under 5 minutes right now. They need to get some players on that puck, however. They do manage to do just that. I'm telling you something right now. Lobster has had a problem with his teleporter, and you see it now. He is building it up there in that tower. Great positioning since that bridge is gone. You're not going to see too many next players get up there. That puck is at half at this point. So, I mean, oh, 3/4. It's going to get taken right here. No! No! Who is left? There it is. It is taken. So they do move on. They do add about 8 more minutes here to their clock. So Pubmaster, so close to winning this game now, has, you know, a lot longer to defend at this point. And we see Alligator Skin with Pubmaster doing just what he needs to. That tank, here, I will show you exactly what that is doing. If he would put it back up again. Where is he? Why is he not blocking anymore? Is that cannon is still up. He needs to get that block up. What he was doing was he was using his tank shield to put a shield on this door so that they were not able to destroy it. It does look like Pubmaster trying to take out this bridge right now. They have about 1/4 of its health down. But next, on their way up, and next handily getting in through here. Can they get down to this puck? We do see Hustle in there, along with Flower and Solist. And come on, opening the gate right now. Though we do see Dovak there getting flung up in the air on the puck, stopping the capture of Team Next. But he's not going to last very long. That's at half. That's very likely to get captured here pretty soon. Lucan coming in with that eye switch, trying to freeze up, getting taken out by Sapog. And this is at 3/4 right now. Right now, Pubmaster needs to retreat maybe and set up a defense there on that. There it is. And we're going to watch them go up that ramp right there. Pubmaster going in for that early defense here. Couple next players moving their way up. And we see Kahuno trying to freeze around that crank. Great idea. One of her teammates can get in there and actually crank, as we see Gloom doing right now. You see that platform coming up. And they are taking it right now. Lobster putting it the rest of the way, up, or down, yeah. Does look like the fight is going on over that wheel still. Nox doing all he can. Snuka trying to kill Nox so that they can put it down. Either Snuka's going to go down to come on though. It looks like they might have this. Nox doing all he can. He's staying up there in defense of that wheel, as he should. 1/2 of a tick left for this game. And there it is. That should be it, ladies and gentlemen. And your MVPs, Nox once again 26-2, and then Lobster, both of the Sappers making MVP this game for their respective teams. 11-9 there for Lobster. But yeah, that is game 1. Yeah, Triflin, I agree. Pubmaster's defense, not their strong suit. However, their attack game is, you know, bar none at this point. So we do have a nice 5-minute intermission here between games. It is getting a little late over there in CET. But yeah, we will see next versus All-Stars. Again, game 2. Next up, 1 point so far. And yeah, I mean, this is going to continue going on till one team wins 2 games. My vote's on Pubmaster sending this to a 3rd game here. They are currently the masters of attack. Their defense is not all that stellar, so with how much trouble Next had, you know, there, I want to see Pubmasters take this to another long game 3. But yeah, we are on that 5-minute intermission right now. Whew. I still haven't lost my voice, so this is good. This is a good thing. Casting by yourself, it's real easy to lose your voice doing the commentary. And yeah, I think I put enough liquid in me and sweat enough liquid out and everything. Oh yeah. Yes, Aaron, believe in the pub. Believe in the Pubmasters. Oh, believe in the Pubmasters. Can they take it? Can they win? I want to see them come up and win this.
He should make like 4.
I want to see them come up and win this. Huh. Looks like we do have 30 views on the Panzar EN channel. On mine, we will see how many viewers we have as well. So, awesome, 30 people watching. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. I always love having the viewers. You guys are what makes a stream. So, it looks like there are 5 viewers over on the Compton channel. So, yeah, I'm Compton EMT filling in for Saucex. He's normally the Panzar EN streamer, but yeah, I'm taking over his duties last week and this week. He actually could not make it. He will be back with you guys on the EN channel, on the English channel here next week. I will be staying on my Compton channel from that point. We're going to be splitting up these games on the English front, trying to get you guys whatever game you want to be watching. We won't be casting the same games at the same time. So, yes, Santiago, you're welcome. I like streaming. I like playing too, but we need a streamer, so here I am. Yeah, I didn't see Godzilla in that fight as well, but yeah, maybe he's taking the day off. I don't know. Maybe he's playing one of his various other characters. So yeah, we're about a minute and a half out from that next game, that game 2. I'm waiting to see if Pubmasters does it twice in a row and takes it to game 3. I'd love to see it. I want to see it. You want to see it. I know you do. You want to see a game 3. It'll be fantastic. It'll be fantastic. So yeah, looking at the temperature now, I want to see what temperature is. Oh, it looks like I have a... oh, somebody's attacking one of my portals. Yeah, it looks like it's still 93 right now, so, yeah. It's warm, ladies and gentlemen. It's warm. I'm going to take these off slightly so I can get the sweat out from my ears. Woo! Oh, apparently Godzilla is no longer a Pubmaster. Really? That is interesting. That definitely is a big blow to their team, maybe. I don't know. We will see. I mean, if they win this and they didn't have Pubmaster, and they didn't have Godzilla, then maybe they didn't need him in the first place. Oh. Oh, alright. So, 10 seconds left to go. I'm actually going to go do a little bit of housekeeping real quick, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's join this. Let's get in this game. Yeah! Now, I'm pretty sure I did see him last tournament, Triflin. In week 3, I did see Godzilla in there doing some playing. But yeah, here we go. As always, I'm going to do the flyby. This is Alchemist Citadel. This first POC here is an instant cap. The second POC resides on this destructible bridge. Destroying that bridge, bringing it down, makes it a lot easier to capture. The third POC resides behind this gate here. There is a crank to open that gate. The last and final POC is on a platform that you can raise out of that goo with that crank right there. Whoever controls that crank controls that POC. We saw it last game. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 of the finals of week 4 of the first Panzar European Summer Tournament, or Summer League. And we are going to see how Pub Masters goes about this. Looks like they're doing that same thing with jumping in the fire, getting some points for their healer. Getting him to get his powders up right away. It looks like they're building some of these little blockades here. It does not look like they've started to build their cannon as of yet. They are pushing forward though. It does look like left cannon on the wall has been built. Right cannon yet has not been built. Coming back to the action though, it does look like Pubmaster just kind of hanging out in the back, building up some of those barricades, doing what they can. It does look like the base of the cannon has been built. Lobster putting up that second piece of the cannon. Still 2 more pieces of that cannon left to go up. And there is some battle going on down here. Does look like Dovak fighting with several players from Next. Gloom, Hustle, Sapog, and Solist. He does go down, but not before distracting him quite a bit. Flower up here on the bridge, doing a little bit of firing in. It looks like our... Alright, 1 more box and that cannon will be built. Next, pushing out to the glyph right here. Allows Come On to actually hold up his shield a little bit longer, with that little bit of mana gain and that health gain. So right now, Pubmaster's getting ready to make their push here. This cannon's such a vital part of the attack, as it can take out that bridge, it can take out those wall cannons, it can also take out that door. As you can see, there's a pretty clear shot to that door that can mean that the door gets taken down. And immediately, missed shot it looks like on that cannon. Oh, and look at this. Great teamwork here. Go 289 using his tank shield to block those cannon shots. This is going to allow that cannon to stay up a little bit longer. Still, nobody getting on that puck yet. And that cannon already dead. Members from Next immediately just attacking that cannon, knowing that it's such an important part to the attack for Pubmaster. And immediately just destroyed it. And right now, Next with the advantage. 12 minutes left to go. So let's go ahead and give a better vantage point up here from this trap, like I usually do, getting us that nice view of both towers as well as the staircases themselves. It does look like we do have a Pubmaster respawn coming in. Next still in solid control of this puck right now. So, I mean, Pubmaster with their strong attack, you know, not really doing much right now. They're splitting up, not something we normally see here from Pubmaster. It looks like Dobak getting pushed back into that that door and potting as it may be, you know, distracting both Come On and Sapog for the time being. Come On using his chain. Sapog getting behind Dobak. And right there, when you see that, when I play my tank, I like going from a top-down view and just spinning, trying to block every attack that I possibly can at that point. Does look like we do have a bridge over on that right side being built up. That cannon is still up, as well as that cannon. So both cannons for next up, while the cannon for Pubmasters is not. It looks like they have built all but one plank on that bridge. And yet next in just strong control of this, that bridge is down. I'm going to come check out this battle on this bridge. Alligator Skin, you see immediately going for that that cannon, but getting knocked down by Go 289. We do have a little bit of Skyfire going on up here. That cannon almost destroyed. And it does look like a Pubmaster getting knocked off. That's Dobak. And that cannon is down, but the bridge is still up. So these Pubmasters still have their bridge. And with everybody distracted, Yanitsky could get up there and attack Flower. He is on the puck right now. Let's see if the next players do come to stop this. They're all distracted right now. There is one next player, and that is Flower. Where is the rest of the team? Here they come right now up the stairs. Quarter, 1/3. Can they make it in time? Sapog does make it there, as well as Gloom and Go 289. So that puck has been stopped for now. And it looks like it's going to get switched right back to red. And it is. So right now, next, with 8.5 minutes left. Yeah, and I don't see Shai-Fei Lei Santiago. That is yet another person from Pubmasters I don't see right now. And another big part of their team. Oh, there's Shai-Fei Lei right there. Dead on the ground. And yeah, no, Shai-Fei Lei having a hard time getting into any of those fireballs up there. I think she's mainly being controlled by Flower right now, the Sister of Fire from Next. But yeah, Alligator Skin up there on the puck, getting just surrounded by Sapog, Hustle, and Come On. Right now, Dobak up there now, along with Partisan. They have two orcs on there, half a tick on. But can they hold it? All of Next just moving forward. Lucan needs to get up there and support with that Frost Witch. And yeah, Pubmasters has to retreat at this point. Dobak dead. Partisan running back up and in, going down, getting knocked down. Not dead as of yet. And yeah, Partisan still up there on the puck again. We do have one tick off. And yeah, it seems that Yako's claims that the Inquisitor is controlling Shai-Fei Lei at this point. So that Inquisitor, such an important class in that it can control a lot of other classes on the field. However, just by itself, not as powerful as a class as people would think. So we do have several Pub Masters up there. We are a third of the way through that puck. Can they get it to a half? Can they get it to 3/4? Can they get it to full? Is the question at this point. And we do see several Pub Masters still up there. Though, Go 289 handily sitting up there with his tank. Lucan getting knocked down. Healthmaker, Lilith, both dead. Flower, it is fully red again. Though we do have Dobak sitting up there. That Skyfire, so important to control of the Pox, especially for Pub Masters on their attacks. Shy-Fei Lei has been kind of that staple of making sure on the attack there's tons of damage continually being put on those players. But right now, being controlled the way that Shy-Fei Lei is, we're not seeing that Skyfire come out. We're not seeing those fireballs and that mana drain come in as much. Speaking of Shy-Fei Lei, there is Shy-Fei Lei. Go 289 going after Shy-Fei Lei, as well as Sapog. They know exactly who to fight, who to attack. There goes Shy-Fei Lei down. They must have been watching after finishing off their last game. They know exactly who to stop at this point to keep that pressure off of them. So yeah, that bridge right now still up, still with just a little bit of health left. As we can see, that the readiness on that cannon, still 60 seconds left to go. But as soon as that 60 seconds is done, it's going to be immediately built. And there are 5 cannonballs. There's 2 more in wait back behind, but they're going to be able to immediately take this down. But they have 4 minutes left at this point. And with the readiness, it's probably about 30 seconds now. So they're only going to have 34. They're going to have just under 3.5 seconds left to build, after they build this cannon, to get this puck back. We might see it ended here, though I was really hoping for a Pub Master sending it to a game 3. But it doesn't look right now like... yeah, like it's going to happen. The battle out in front of the archway again. And yeah, Hustle, Sapog, Go 289, and Soulless all getting up in the front of the battle here, trying to get up to that turret. That turret is built. First shot going to that cannon. He needs to take out that bridge. One more shot will do it. No, maybe one more. No, because come on, up on the bridge with the tank. Such a great play there by Come On. And that cannon getting attacked here by next players. Nox doing all he can to take it out. It is down. Oh, and there goes their last hope. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, this game, ladies and gentlemen, oh, that I think is the straw that broke the camel's back on this one. As, yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to make this capture here. So close indeed. But as you can see, that bridge with slightly a little bit of health left on it. So I'm going to call this one here at the 2-minute point, but we will stick with it till the end. Next will probably be your champions here. Pubmaster, great fight to get there to the finals. All teams this week, thank you for playing. It's been a wonderful tournament. Definitely an interesting one at that, as we saw SDP go down in the quarterfinals, and they did not even make it to the semis after they've won 3 of the past tournaments. So we have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen, next. Though we do have 1/3 of that puck taken so far. Can Pubmaster manage to do it in the last 1¼ minute? I don't know. No, with every player from next running to that puck, I doubt Pubmaster, with 1 minute left, is going to be able to take it. But I've seen stranger things. So much to you. All right, so 45 seconds left, 3/4 of a minute. Can they do it? It's all red again. I think Next has won this one. Yeah, I don't even think that cannon is going to be ready. It's going to be ready with about, 11 seconds. They'll have to actually do it. But with how long it takes to build and how long it takes to fire, they'd only get about 1 shot in, which, yeah. This game, ladies and gentlemen, winding down. 10 seconds remaining. 7, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over! No, wait. They have to get the last player off, the last Pubmaster off, and I believe they have. There it is. That's it. Your MVPs for this, for these finals: Yanitsky, 14-8 for Pubmaster. Kahuno with the Frostwitch, 21-4, and that is your finals. Congratulations to Next for coming in on their first tournament and making the win. Let's go ahead and check out that bracket. So, yeah, they actually had to play a round 1 game. Won every single round. Didn't drop a single game. And moved on to win it. So, yeah, I'm Compton EMT. Thank you guys for, showing up, watching this stream. It's been a heck of a stream today. I am hot. It's hot here in Southern California. So thanks for bearing with my little bit of lackluster streaming today. As, I'm kind of exhausted right now. I've been sweating all day. My voice is just about ready to go. Alright, guys. So congratulations to Next. Congratulations to all teams playing this week. And we will see you next week. Next week you'll have Sussex back here on the Panzar EN channel. I will be back on my Compton EMT channel if you wish to watch my stream. Thank you guys. Have a good and wonderful night. Peace.